teased, announced, and released. And we're going to talk about all three of them. Hi everyone, welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to talk about the fact that Daredevil has been teased, that the ATRT has been announced, and that the Black Widow white suit from the Black Widow solo movie has been released. Right, so really quickly on this, this hasn't actually been gone up for pre-order yet. It's basically been teased, but they've come out and basically saying it's coming. So Hot Toys put this up on their Hot Toys official Instagram, on their Hot Toys official Facebook. And that's obviously the Daredevil character or Daredevil outfit from the She-Hulk Attorney at Law Disney Plus series. Okay, full disclosure, not a fan of that TV series at all, but look, that's not what I'm here to talk about. Daredevil, I've seen I think the first 2 seasons of the Netflix show. I've actually got to go back and watch it because I do actually like that character, and I do like it's more so the actor. I particularly like the actor who plays Matt Murdock. And obviously he's going to be featured heavily now in maybe more heavily. I might imagine he's going to play a bigger role in the new Spider-Man movie if it ever gets up and running. So he's been in She-Hulk. He has been in Spider-Man No Way Home. So I would imagine if I'm hearing rumors that Tom Holland has officially signed on for another trilogy, but I don't know if they're true or not. But if that's true and there is another trilogy, and now he's like Stark Tech and stuff like that, and he's based in New York and making his own suits and going back to normal, I'd imagine you're going to see more of Daredevil. This I did watch all of She-Hulk. Overall, didn't think it was a good show. Really didn't think it was a good show, but it had its little moments. And this particular episode with Daredevil, I thought Daredevil was really, really cool in this. I actually really enjoyed that particular episode. Even the humor in it was pretty good, considering it was a comedy and didn't actually make me laugh. But this was good. I really like this outfit. This is all they've given us. I think a lot of people are going to be very, very happy. I know there's some die-hard comic book fans and die-hard Daredevil fans and fans of the show. And people like, I remember seeing No Way Home in the cinema, and people just kind of there was a massive gasp when they eventually revealed Matt Murdock, his character. So yeah, this looks good. I thought the suit was really well. I thought the action was really well, very well choreographed. And like I said, I like the actor. So this is exciting for those die-hard Daredevil fans. Although, kind of strange, whether you like the show or not, you have to admit, it's kind of weird that they didn't actually announce or tease She-Hulk first. It's the She-Hulk show. I mean, it's not a figure I'd have any interest in, but it is a bit for the people that love the show and like the character, or even just didn't like the show but want a comic book representation of that character. Well, a live action character, but maybe use it as their comic book representation of the character. Strange the way that wasn't the first announcement. So the next thing we got, it's funny, we got all 3 different trends. We got like something teased, something announced, and then something released. Now this was kind of teased before, but it's officially been announced now, and it's going to go up for pre-order. Don't have a price this at the moment. I'd imagine it's in around $400 and something. Again, that's just off the top of my head, but this is the ARF Trooper and 501st Legion ATRT. So obviously in Empire Strikes Back you have the AT-ATs, the kind of walkers, and then the ATSTs, the chicken walkers, and you have this thing ATRT. Now this is actually from the Clone Wars, but it does actually kind of look like something that was in Revenge of the Sith, in the kind of the Wookiee Kashyyyk, planet or whatever. So look, this, you've probably heard me say this before, I don't collect Clone Wars. It's not because they're not cool looking, they're all fantastic looking pieces. I'm a trooper collector, so I really have to exercise discipline when I see these amazing looking troopers, but I just don't collect Clone Wars. Again, staying in my lane and all that, never have and never will. But this ATRT, this is going to be huge. That's a standard 6 scale figure. This the helmet's quite funny actually. Looks kind of like a mutton chops or something going on, or something like almost like a beard. But look, it's another trooper. It looks cool, but for me, gotta stay in my lane and not collect. But just from face value, the thing looks cool. I really like the blue, and I really like the kind of the weathering throughout, whether it's on the blue or the kind of white. Obviously, this standard trooper now costs what? The cheapest trooper on Sideshow is the Stormtrooper Commando for $220. Stormtrooper Commander for $220. So realistically, and that figure was announced like what, 18 months ago, 2 years ago. So $250 is probably your standard price for a trooper now. And then you have to add on this thing here. So will this be another $250? I'd imagine this will be, I don't know, in around $450. I'd say somewhere between $400 and $500 yeah, I'd say in around, maybe a bit more expensive than a speeder bike and the Scout Trooper and speeder bike and stuff like that. I get the binoculars, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, is this a standard E11? I can't tell from here. I don't think it is. So it's 50, it's half a meter tall. Yeah, this is not going to fit in the details. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. Some other troopers then to the left and right. So it's the ARF or ARF Trooper and 501st Legion ATRT. It's nice the way it has this color here. It's kind of an off-white, kind of a yellowish color, kind of almost light mustard or something like. Like, it looks deadly, the complete set. It's just not for me. Like I said, don't collect clone troopers. Don't collect anything from Clone Wars. Wonder will some people go and buy 2Ds. I don't think you can buy this on its own. I don't think so. Maybe if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below. But I don't believe you can get this on its own. I think you just get it with the trooper. And obviously some people might pose other characters, like you have Ahsoka and Anakin here, both from the Clone Wars. And they all look good in it as well. Yeah, so that was the announcement for today. It really does look like a jet ski with legs. If you just kind of like look at just this part here. Just look from the bottom of the blue part here up. That looks like a jet ski. It's a jet ski with legs. Yeah, the design team went nuts that day. All right, and so that's the tease and the announcement, and then this is the main one here. So the Black Widow Snowsuit or White Suit from the Black Widow solo movie has been announced. This is $250 on Sideshow, and I think this is destined for bargain bin. A bit unfortunate. I watched the Black Widow film. It was fine. It was maybe 3 stars. It wasn't I don't think it was a bad film. I don't think it was an excellent film or a very good film even. I thought it was solid. It was fair. Middle of the road. Maybe 3 stars out of 5. Popcorn. Easy to watch. Non-offensive. Yeah, a few good action scenes. I do like Scarlett Johansson's portrayal of Black Widow. I always have. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed because I do want to actually pick up a Black Widow as just one Black Widow as a representation. I thought that black and gold suit was going to be the one because I really like the head sculpt and the prototype, and I really like the classic look, the black and gold, and a few bits and pieces to come across. I thought it was pretty cool, but I just didn't think the sculpt hit the mark for that one. So I was glad I didn't pre-order it because I wanted to wait and see the sculpt, see if it's turned out as good as the prototypes, because I do think it's different to prototypes. This one here then, I thought this was the weaker of the 2 sculpts, so I thought maybe, just maybe, that if they knock this sculpt out of the park, this would be the one to get, because I would like to have it with Yelena as well. But look, I've just saved myself a bunch of money because now I don't have to commit to any of these. It's great. I haven't pre-ordered any of them. I was waiting to see the sculpt. The sculpt's not good enough, so therefore I'm not going to buy it. But the suit looks great. I just don't think it looks like Scarlett Johansson, the head sculpt. Again, if you agree or disagree, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thought the snowsuit was kind of a cool idea. It's different. It's different. It's especially if you have a few Black Widows and you're looking for something different. Obviously, Black Widow, all her suits are black apart from this one. It has the kind of emblem, the symbol, or the Black Widow symbol on the belt there. The holsters, the 2 guns. You have these kind of these I think in the movie like an electric pulse ran through these, and they could straighten like batons, or they could be loose like whips. So you have the 2 options. It has kind of a claw, a kind of a spike on the top of it. Hot Toys does a really good job with the sculpted hair. Not sure about this. I think it actually looks a bit soft. I watched Lael, the 1/6 Game Man, on his episode of The Corner today, his live stream about this, and he made a point. He said he thinks this looks like an animated version, and I think the sculpt is soft enough that is justified. It looks like kind of not live action, but more like a good animated version or something like that. But I'm not gone on the sculpted hair here. Again, maybe it's the lighting, something like that. But it's very obvious that it's just plastic. And I know it's plastic, but Hot Toys have got so good in the last few years with sculpted hair that I think they missed the mark on both Black Widows, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, and again, this is just one of those times where they were on my wish list. The figures that I haven't committed to pre-ordering, because you are fully entitled. You are fully entitled, especially in this day and age when everything's getting more expensive, including Hot Toys. But not just Hot Toys, the things that matter. Rent, mortgages, the cost of fuel, general cost of living, groceries, everything, travel. And if you are still in the collecting game, you're fully entitled to kind of just hold back and be a bit shrewd with your money. If you don't like something, Why would you entertain the thought of getting it? You're fully entitled to change your mind. But yeah, I didn't pre-order these Yelena, or the plan was to get Yelena with the white suit and then the black suit, Black Widow, because I thought that was like a classic representation of her, because I only want one. I don't need 2 Black Widows in my collection. But yeah, it was all rested on that head sculpt, and no, I did not commit to pre-ordering any of these, either the black and white suit or Yelena. So in conclusion, I think the proportions are good. I think that, well, actually, correction on that, I think she looks like a bit of a lollipop head. I think the head is slightly too big, to be honest. The suit looks great though. I genuinely think the suit looks great. And you know, the standard accessories, look, it's Black Widow. I really like the 2 batons in the back like that. If I was getting the black suit, I would pose her and like in some sort of a, either with the 2 guns in the holsters and her holding the 2 batons and kind of like a walking pose like that movie poster, or with the 2 batons here like this holding the 2 guns, because I really like the look of the 2 batons like that. $250 with a head sculpt though. It just looks very toyish, and like, you know, you can say, but they are toys. They're not really. They're high-end collectibles. They're 1/6 scale replicas of some of your famous or your favorite movie characters and television show characters. So to call them toys, it is a bit of an insult. Like, I know the name is on the box, Hot Toys, but they're high-end 1/6 scale collectibles, and their realism in their sculpts is what really kind of draws you in. I thought this was cool though, back to back. To be honest, this here is making the black suit one look a lot more appealing. Then again, maybe, who knows, maybe this will drop down to $100, and then I'll look at it and I'll be like, alright, it's not worth $250, but it is worth $100. But then I don't think I will though, because I just look at this, I don't see Scarlett Johansson. I look at this and I don't see Scarlett Johansson. However, the suit on this I thought was really cool. I thought they nailed this suit here. Here, I think, if you can see it here, the head looks too big for the body, I think, personally. But it's disappointing, because this is really, really good. But look, it's not a character that I absolutely need in my collection. So yeah, just going to run through a few things in conclusion here. Excited about this. I'm not a massive Daredevil fan, not enough to commit to dropping whatever $300 on Daredevil. Really happy for everyone who got it. I don't collect Clone Wars, but again, it's a vehicle, and we don't get them that often. I know we've got like a swoop bike and a bat pod and 2 different versions of the Scout, the speeder bike, Return of the Jedi and Mandalorian. In recent times, you know, there's talk of an N1 Starfighter. I really don't think it's going to happen, but I really want to be wrong on that, because I know a lot of my friends and collectors would be really excited about it, and I'd love to live vicariously through them. And this here, yeah, it's unfortunate. This could be the last Black Widow we get, and I honestly think they've missed the mark on both of these figures. I'm glad I didn't pre-order them, but look, happy for everyone who did like them and is going to pre-order and is happy with them. The contrast is really cool though between the black and white. The suits are better than the sculpts. That's basically it. That's it. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're picking these up or not, if you've already ordered them, if you agree or disagree with me, anything like that. And you can also follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.